And we move on now to the next presentation that is by Chelsea Beardsley, pronounced correctly, who is a PhD student in the Queen's University of Belfast, and she's going to talk about the project she's carrying out.
Thank you. And yeah, it's quite relevant to what Aoife was just talking about. So my name's Chelsea, and I'm a PhD student at Queen's. And this is the current working title of my project, Ireland's Blue Fix, Exploring Community Responses to Marine Protected Areas. Obviously, these may change. Can I have the next slide? Oh, thank you. So for this project, I'm looking at certain marine sectors and issues such as agriculture, renewables and conservation in Ireland. And the evolving growth of these different sectors from a national perspective. But I want to ask locals if their experience reflects this. So if you live around Galway, Salthill, Kilkee, Kilrush, Ennis, Milltown, Malbay, Lahinch, you might have seen my leaflets around, as Clare and Galway are my areas of interest. But I've also interviewed people who work on more national scale to get their perspectives. So as I mentioned, it's predominantly about agriculture, renewables and conservation, but I've interviewed people from tourism, fishing, artists in the region, and often guided by what they want to talk about. So if you're interested in learning more or taking part, here's what an interview consists of. Next slide, please. Thank you. So typically they take no longer than an hour. They're semi-structured, so there's a sort of a set of questions, but it's guided by your knowledge of the area. But it's completely fine if you know nothing about a subject that I ask about. And it's all confidential and anonymous and non-scientific. So they've been taking place in person and online, with me cycling all around the coast. But I hope the rest to be online now if you want to take part. And I will also there'll be an opportunity to take part in a focus group. What I've made of the initial analysis from the interviews in about 3 months' time around Clare and around Galway. Hopefully in person, but maybe online, as I don't want to just come and interview people, then go away and you hear nothing more of the project. Yeah, so if we go to the next slide, you can get my contact details. And you can access these slides on Padlet to get my details if you want to take part. Thank you. I'll answer any questions as well.
Thank you very much, Chelsea. Very interesting.